Greetings from Florida. We're working on a 94 to 04 Ford Mustang. The clip is at double speed. There's a black cap right on the right hand side. I'm going to reach for it. It's gone. Right there you're going to pull out. Take off the cover to the speaker. Pop off the switch housing. There's 2 screws on the back of that and 1 wiring harness to remove. Be careful, those break quite easily. You need to take off that piece right there, which covers the handle. There's a screw, it's not shown in the speaker, so take that out. That's hard to get back in, but that's another challenge. There's usually 2 screws, one right there and one where I'm aiming for, but that screw is missing. It's been removed before, but there's usually 2 screws. After that, the panel lifts up, does not pull out, lifts straight up. And in this case, it broke in half, but usually your panel will come off in one piece. There's also a relay box on the left-hand side of that door panel as you're looking down at it. Rather than unplug it, just remove the entire box like that so it's hanging loose, because otherwise if you unplug it, the windows won't work, so you can't test everything out. So just unclip it and it'll hang down there. You've got plenty of plastic to remove. By the way, that's just a moisture barrier. It keeps condensation from coming towards the door panel. Doesn't really serve much purpose. If you buy the Lincolns and the Cadillacs, you get nice, thick sound baffling. Undo the wiring harness, and I'm going to test it out first to make sure. I'm going to plug in a good motor and just try out the switch and make sure it's the motor. It's usually the motor. That's the most common problem. The other thing that goes with these quite often is the glass clips come off the glass. You really can't re-glue them on. They don't glue on properly. They're all physically different from one another. Normally you can just use aftermarket glass clips. With this, you'll have to replace the glass. So if your glass is going at an angle, if it's going crooked, it's one of 2 things. It's either glass clips, in which case you got to replace the glass, which is not shown on this video. It's fairly involved. Or your regulator might be bent, which is not as common. So I'm testing it out. Obviously the switch works, the circuit's fine. I got to get the window up. So bang on it with a hammer. It'll go back up because it's blocking the 3 5/16 bolts that I need to take out. Now it's a matter of finding which socket. Is that the right socket? No. Let's try that again. I'm sorry the plastic's blocking me a little bit. My bad. But there's 3 5/16. You'll see it. Oh, right there, right there, right there. Take those out. And then you're going to have to loosen the 4 7/16 bolts. Don't take them out. Just loosen them that hold the regulator to the door. You can use an 11mm or a 7/16. By the way, if you need these, you might want to check my website, upanddownmainstreet.com, upanddownmainstreet.com. Whack it with a hammer, unplug it, slide the plug in there, whack it with a hammer, it'll fall down, put your hand in, you'll get greasy, take out the old one, put in a new one, and you're going to have to secure that wiring harness, otherwise it's going to get caught on the regulator. So after you get this thing in, you'll need to have a cable tie, which often comes with the motors. A cable tie to secure it as best you can, secure the wiring harness. So once you get the motor in, you're going to put those 3 5/16 bolts back in. And again, this is at double speed, otherwise it'd be a 20-minute video. But I figured I could show you a lot quicker. Try it out and make sure they're all tight. Tighten down the 7/16 or 11mm bolt if you wish. And we're going to lubricate all of the arms, the regulator, with some WD-40 in the channel. And you might want to try to get right in there in that grease point where the roller goes up and down. Switches don't go too often. They're easy to change if they do. And now here's where I'm going to go get a cable tie. And I'm going to do it quick. Again, if you need these, upanddownmainstreet.com. If you have any questions about this, you're welcome to ask on YouTube. Don't call. But if you buy the motor from me, you're welcome to call. But if you don't buy the motor from me, please just ask questions on YouTube. I'll be glad to answer them within a day or two. And I'm just trying to find a good place to secure those wires. You just want to tuck them in towards the door so they're not going to get in the way of the regulator arm. If they do, it'll either cut the wire or disconnect it, and you'll have to get back in there. No reason to. That works swell. I turn the key off, and we're going to put the paper back on. You don't have to, but it's there, so let's put it back on. upanddownmainstreet.com when you have a chance. upanddownmainstreet.com. Thank you. And if you're in the Tampa Bay area or Florida, just give me a call. I'll be happy to do it for you. Power Up Auto. Power Up Auto. We're online. We've done this about 24 years. We just do windows and door locks. We're pretty good at it. Some Gorilla Tape. And in this case, I'm doing this in sections, which is weird. Usually it's just one door panel. And I forgot to put the speaker back up top, so I'll fix that in a second. You'd think I'd notice by now. Oh, I just figured it out. There it is. So just lift it up enough to get the wires up there. Getting that speaker in is kind of a challenge too. It doesn't fit in easily. You may not have a speaker there. You may just have a cover over your side view mirror, which would make it a little bit easier. Let's get the panel lined up. My Bosch drill and driver. Bosch is the best. I've had the best luck with them. Their best quality products, and the company and the customer service are fantastic. And we've used everything over the years. Those switch housings break all the time too. That's a real common problem with these. And now getting that screw in, which I'm not showing you, so I guess I'll just stop talking about it. But anyway, you get the idea. And good luck with it. You shouldn't have any problems at all. Have a great week. Bye.